Is all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy, I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance, always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, this techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti, so dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Random rewards are so sweet, honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy, I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance, always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, this techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti, so dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Random rewards rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. Killer, killer, killer,
Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Are you feeling good today? Are you feeling good? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily Show. Bitcoin is up like 7-8% today. It was more, I think, earlier. The moon phases are working out as expected. We don't need any ETH. You see, I removed all the lines from the screen. I removed everything. From now on, we only trade by the new and the full moon. As said. How's everybody doing? Everybody excited? Everybody thinks we're going back to 100k today and stuff like that. Now, there have been several things that have gone wrong, you know, and we just been blasting through every single resistance. I'm going to show you. We blasted through every single resistance on the way up. And right now, you know, we are the next resistance at 38k. But, you know, what am I going to say now? You know, it's time to short again. You know, we're going to get rejected. you know, we're gonna see that. Like, and by the way, is this a real thing? Is the bear market over right now? Can we say that bear market is over? Because you know, we said like eventually you gotta say it's some kind of bear market, maybe mini bear market or whatever. Is it over? Is it finished? Is this done right now with this pump over here? Because it's pretty legit pump. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of green candles. You know, you gotta go pretty far back. I think you gotta go back here and back here and back down here to find some kind of you know, 6 green candles in a row. So it's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. How's everybody doing, by the way? The moon stuff works. Of course it works. It's the biggest, it's the best indicator ever. Volume is a lot better. I haven't seen the volume. Yeah, it's pumping a little bit, tiny a little bit. It's good, you know. A moon on fire. It's possible it's over, but it could be a bull trap. Dr. Fragrance, welcome back to the channel. Have you figured out from yesterday what's the definition of the bear market? By the way, TLA, lol. Never underestimate the moon phase. Never underestimate the moon phases, guys. Never, like, this is not a joke. Like, you know, every single time. Let me show you like this over here. You know, every single time. You know, every single time. You don't need anything else. You just trade the moon phases and you're gonna be good. Wyckoff accumulation needs to be confirmed at 42.5. Are we still talking about Wyckoff accumulation, man? More and more people following in now. Yeah, because everybody got, you know, priced out at 28,000 here. This last dump over here, everybody was waiting at 28. Even we were waiting at 28,000. It never came. The 28,000 never came. We just bounced right up here. I was waiting for that one last dump. Never came. Bounced up hard with this bullish engulfing candle. Continued going up. Anyways, guys, now we're gonna go back to our charts. And we're gonna see what's actually happening and why we're pumping and how much bullishness is it actually in the chart. Late trying to sit his hair down, lol, just jokes. Gotta have a little coffee. A lot of sugar, a lot of milk, a lot of everything. Bear markets are often associated with decline in an overall market if they experience a decline of 20% or more over sustained periods of time, typically 2 months or more. There you go. That's we've been in a downtrend for 2-3 months and it's been a huge downturn, so I guess it qualifies. Yes, it does qualify, but the bear markets in the stocks, you know, in the normal markets are defined by 20% over a couple of months, but you know, in Bitcoin or on crypto, you could say like, you can extend, like, you can say like 50% over 6 months, you know, something like that. But maybe we aren't there quite yet, you know. We only had some kind of up to 54%, but you know, it's been 98 days, so you know, 3 months, so maybe it qualifies. I don't know. But it might be some kind of mini bear market, you know. It might be some kind of mini bear market that we are gonna go like up here, up to the moon. I'm not gonna be party pooper, but I will show you right now, you know, some some places where we have right now hit this some kind of stuff. Why we're stopping at 38,000 and stuff like that. Smash the like button, guys. Is this a bull trade? CME gaps mean nothing. Also, look at the CME, guys. Look at the CME. Here's the CME gap. Here's the CME gap. You know, if people believe the CME gap, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna go back to 34,000, 33,000, 2,000. Yeah, that might actually happen. There is also CME gap down here. Here you got CME, big CME gap. There is a CME gap here. There is a CME gap here. This one is closed. There is a CME gap down here. Yeah, and also there is a CME gap here. This one. This is a big one. Yeah, and after that, so right now you got so these are all the CME gaps that have not been closed. Okay, there are one, I don't know if you can see, this is one CME gap, the second CME gap, the third CME gap, and this is the fourth CME gap. So are the old CME gaps gonna be closed? It's going down, guys. Yeah, this is not yet closed. This is what messed me up. I don't know. For people who have been watching the late adopter channel, knows that this messed me over here. This messed me so much because I was believing so big in CME gaps that I thought this must actually come down before we go up. And we just continued going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 CME gaps we gotta close. So if you believe in CME gaps, we down tonight 10k. I'm gonna close that one. I'm gonna close that one. Before that, there are no CME gaps. There are no CME gaps before that one. This is all the way down to 4,000 up here, and down here there is nothing. I don't know if there is anything before that, but you know, there's nothing before because CME started over here. So these are the only 4 CME gaps left. So that means we're gonna go down to some kind of 9,000 to close the CME gap. Nihal is bullish on CME gaps. Yeah, Nihal is bullish on CME gaps. So basically right now we got a CME gap here on this. So whether we're gonna hit them on, you know, close them or not, we are not gonna speculate on that because, you know, that can actually burn you just like it burned me down here. So we are no longer looking at CME gaps, you know, and placing our bets based on CME gaps. That said, the moon phases are actually playing exactly as they should be playing. You know, we have become a big proponents of CME of moon phases over the CME gaps. So right now the moon phase is actually pumping us really nicely. Yesterday or the day before that, yesterday, maybe it was yesterday, I don't remember. We said there are 2 important resistances if we get out of this rising wedge. If we break some resistance way up around the 32,000. Sorry, this is yeah, it's 38 to 39,000. You can see here these two red lines. I can remove one of these 2 red lines. These are the resistance, and you can see here that we pumped all the way up to the resistance right over here. And the next resistance after that, I mean, there are other resistances up here, but the important one is around 45k right now. It's actually not the 45k, it's actually the weekly 20 moving average, and right now it's actually 45k, but we also got the 20 moving average that's down here at 44.3. That's also going to be important resistance. So if we actually manage somehow to break this 38k to resistance, we might be looking at some 45k resistance all the way up here. And we're going to see that. Now, yesterday, or before that, we had this rising wedge that did not work out. We broke on the upside of the rising wedge. You can see clearly that it was very nice rising wedge, and what happens when you do not fall in the direction of the rising wedge, it means, yeah, you know, the bullishness is too much. So this is actually a very bullish signal. If you have a rising wedge and you break to the upside of rising wedge, that's a very, very bullish signal. You can see here clearly that it was a rising wedge over here. We went up here, we went down to the support, hold the support 1, 2, 3 times. You can see clearly how the support is nicely being held. So this rising wedge is legit, guys. It's legit. It's very good, nice, and we should have fallen on downside of the rising wedge, but we didn't. We broke to the upside, and that's a bullish sign. If you got the rising wedge and you broke to the upside, it's bullish. You got the falling wedge and you broke to the downside, that's bearish. This is super bullish. You can see here breaking up on the rising wedge on the upside over here, broke the rising wedge, went down with you know, tested as support and bounced off of that pretty hard all the way up to the resistance up here at 38.2 and 39. Very nice play on the Bitcoin price. So it is quite bullish. So this rising wedge is played out. It's looking very nice. That shows us another bullish signal, and that's good. Let's see more bullish signals, guys. Let's see more bullish signals. Let's pop the moving averages up here, not this one. Let's go to the daily time frame, and you'll see here on the daily how many bullish signals we have had so far. Tila, did you trade the wedge? No, I did not trade the wedge. I did not trade the wedge. It was a good short, but you know, eventually it broke to the upside. And if you let's go back. It's a good question. It's a good question. Okay, so there is a rising wedge, and a bridge cable asked me if I traded the wedge. I didn't, because up here we said like it should have some kind of a bounce to the some kind of a support, because it didn't have a bounce, you know, up here, and it went down, but it did hold the support down here and never broke on the downside, never broke the 20 moving average. But we did say like it's more probable for the short down here than the long. most probably, because it is a rising wedge. But once this happened, once you broke out of this over here, you know, it's kind of game over for shorting, because you are breaking the wedge on the upside. Not only that, there are other indicators that are saying that you are just too bullish to actually break to the downside. But over here we are looking for you know, break to the downside. That never came. And once this start going up, once it goes above a certain level up here, above the previous hour high, this is actually time to get out of the short position. But right up here, you know, shorting at the resistance up here to the downside, that was legit. Unfortunately, we could not break the support and just bounced towards the upside. But I did not short that. Because you know, it just, you know, the probability, it will be something like 5-6% or something like that. Okay, let's remove these lines over here, go to the daily chart, and just say a quick word about the daily and how many bullish signals we had that we missed. So we can maybe do this chart over here. Yeah, let's just remove the wedges first, and we'll remove the moving averages to start with. Okay, so there are several, you can see these green candles all the way here, and how they actually played out, and they played out perfectly. And right now it's so bullish, it's insane, guys. It's insane how bullish we are right now, because we are getting out of all of the channels. See these channels, guys, these white lines, these are channels. We are right now getting out of all of the channels. So this channel, we went, broke the downside, bounced right back up in it, broke it, broke it. You know, we are breaking channels, we are breaking the resistances, we are breaking the moving averages, we are breaking everything to the upside with this move up here. It's a super bullish move, and you know, whether we're gonna have some kind of pullback, it depends. Short squeak, bears have to buy back to close. Yeah, that's what happening. Maybe bears are right now, maybe we are having some kind of short squeeze up here, because it's so bullish. Now unfortunately our target here was never done. 28,000. We had the target at 28,000 down here, and at 26,000. These targets never got hit. Unfortunately, we're not going down here. We're waiting for one last push down to hit this target, you know, to go up over here. Never happened. And what we got, you know, was this bullish engulfing candle. So this is the first sign that, you know, we are super bullish, because we broke the high over here. We got bullish engulfing candle. It was super bullish, and it continued going up. Not only that, if you pop the moving averages up here, you'll see here that this first daily bullish engulfing candle went above the 20 moving average, all the way to 20. We are still not sure whether this is legit pump, right? But you know, every time we pumped, we go up to the resistance, find some kind of support at 20 moving average, and like we are still been saying on 20 moving average, like resistance. If we break it, you know, we can start being bullish. You know, we can start being bullish, and we did break it. But what happened next 2 days? We went up to the next resistance at 34,000 over here, right over here, right, 34,000, 50 moving average, and we was sitting just below the 50 moving average. What were we saying yesterday? Like, this 50 moving average is really important level to break, and right now we are sitting again at a resistance. We are sitting again at resistance, and you know, you cannot go long on the resistance. Unfortunately, right now, when you have this kind of moves, you can FOMO in. I get that you have to FOMO in if you want to get in, but everybody's looking for some kind of a, you know, pullback to get in right now. But you know, there are just no pullback because it's so bullish, right? So you know, 2 days ago we managed to break the 50 moving average. Sorry, not 2 days ago, this is actually yesterday. We broke the 50 moving average, got above certain levels up here. Did we get above this? We got above this level up here as well. And what happened then? We bounced, we pumped really hard. Not only that, this is a daily, because daily right now has very little support, resistance on the way down. We got right now 100 and 200 moving average up here at 45,000. So when I see how this actually plays out, but we broke all of the resistances. A lot of the resistance is on the way up over here, and every time it was going up, we are hitting the resistance, you know, and we were like, you know, guys, take these, but you know, the pullbacks are, you know, this is the only pullback that can actually be seen as a pullback. Beside that, like, it is just going straight up to the moon, guys. Straight up to the moon. On the weekly, it's even more bullish, guys. On the weekly, it's insanely bullish right now. Weekly just closed, and it didn't just close as a bullish engulfing candle. It closed above a lot of supports, so this is the one support down here. We closed above that. The second one is down here. We closed above that, and this resistance up here, we closed above that as well. You can see here, if I put the line up, you can, and zoom in, you will see here that we closed above that as well. So we closed about 1, 2, 3 important resistance level on the weekly time frame as well, and that's super bullish, guys. This candle up here, this weekly candle up here, made us super bullish suddenly for whatever reason. It is super bullish candle, and that's why we are pumping today this much, because of the weekly candle. Weekly candle closed above all of the important levels right now, and right now, you know, we should be looking for some kind of other channel up here that's actually right now stopping us. But overall, you know, that's why we are so bullish right now. That's why it's so bullish. So I won't be party pooper again and say like, yeah, we are hitting the resistance at 32,000, you know, stump to short and everything. Yeah, maybe we might, you know, everybody's looking for a pullback. That's normal, right? But until 8th of August, where's the lines? This is daily. Let's go to 8th of August. Until 8th of August, we are bulls, guys. We are bulls. And do you know what happens on 8th of August? New moon. We got a new moon up here, and of course that's gonna be some kind of pullback, right? Some kind of pullback. Sorry, here's the new moon. That's pullback. So we hit some kind of button. We pumped pretty hard up here. We pumped right now 34%. But I just want to let you know that this over here is also a 32%. So this 32% pump, this is a 34% pump. We are hitting some kind of 38,000 levels and stuff like that. On the weekly time frame, we managed to get above we did close above the 10 moving average, but we started, you know, we are right now below it because, you know, the price moves so much high. If price comes back during the week, you know, we'll be I think we'll still be above it. We'll be above it, I think. But yeah, we had 2 times 30% pump. This is the first 30% pump. This is the second 30% pump. Right now going all the way up to this 100 moving average on the daily. Whether we're gonna hit this 200 moving average or not, it kind of depends. It kind of depends. But I don't know. Do you guys think that this pump is, you know, sustainable without any pullbacks? Because you can see here, you had small pullbacks going up. I mean, only here you had some decent daily pullbacks. Only here you had some decent daily pullbacks. Even here there is a little pullback up here. Pullback, right? But right now, and let's see the bull market. Let's see the bull market. In the bull market, you just was climbing this 10 moving average all the way. Only up here at 20,000, you had a pullback. This is actually only, this can also be considered a pullback as well. This can also be considered as pullback as well. But right now there is no pullback. In this start over here, there is literally zero pullback. You know, at one point you gotta have some kind of pullback. I mean, you cannot just go straight up to the, you cannot just go straight up, right? You cannot do that. At some point, you gotta have some kind of pullback to downside before you actually continue to go into upside, or some kind of sideways move to get these moving averages to pick up with the price. Because right now we are just escaping all these moving averages down here. He's anti-XRP and XDC. Who went short? My portfolio named VAT XRP. Many people liquidation. No pump is sustainable without any pullback. We're gonna see when this pullback comes, how it's gonna come and what we're gonna do. But it does look actually quite bullish. It does look quite bullish indeed. It does look quite bullish indeed. So we're gonna see. But we are extending with away from the moving averages, at least on the 4-hour daily, even 1 hourly right now is getting some kind of sideways moves to hit some kind of moving average up here. So we're gonna see how much it needs. It is bullish, guys. It is bullish. You are breaking all the resistance on the way up. you know, this one over here is broken, this one over here is broken, this one over here. So everything below right now, everything, I would say everything below this line down here, all of the resistances that we had here are right now broken. Like everything below here is broken. So right now we are looking at the upper part. This isn't breaking anything because it's not closed, but if this closes up here somewhere, like everything down here, it will be broken as well. Everything will be broken as well. Then you got only few resistance line up here at you know, at the end, and if you break that as well, you know, that's gonna be around 40,000. If you get above that, like you just eliminated all of the like resistances on the way up until like 40,000, 50,000. It's gonna be really hard not to be super bullish. It's gonna be really hard not to be super bullish if you start breaking like maybe some kind of 100 moving average up here or something like that. It's gonna be really hard not to be super bullish. I missed this pump because I was expecting a pullback. When this big pump happened, I was asleep. Every day we are at resistance and I go sleep. At the morning, I'm shocked. When should I FOMO in? Shushtar, yeah, it is that way. Like everybody expecting the, you know, the pullback, which never comes, but eventually the pullback will come, you know, and that's the time, you know, to go in. Over here, the first pullback, the only pullback we have, technically the pullback, I don't know if you can call it the pullback, it's over here. This is the only pullback we have, but every time you are sitting just below the resistance, and right now even the resistance here. Like it's really hard to, you know, FOMO into on the resistance. Unfortunately, it's really hard to FOMO in on the resistance. I mean, people do that, and people do FOMO, and you know, it does play out. But right now, even on the 4 hourly, we are extended from the moving averages. You can see here we started down here, we went into the moving average, then we pumped, went into the moving averages, then we pumped. At least wait until we get into the moving averages and then pump more, right? Moving, because right now extend above everything, hitting the resistance, big pump. A lot of people FOMOing in, you know, shorts have been closed. You know, right now people are waiting and see what's gonna happen. If it just continues pumping, so be it. I mean, can it pump to the moon, guys? Can it pump to the moon right now up to some kind of 50,000? It can, not gonna lie, but do not FOMO in. How will this turn a fake out? How will this turn a fake out? Will this be a fake out? I don't know, man. I will never sell my WeChain until it's $8. And I've seen altcoins are not actually performing that well compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up like 7%, but while altcoins are below 7%. So that means everybody is FOMOing into Bitcoin and not altcoins. So usually that's how it actually starts, guys. Usually that's how it starts. You can see the dominance over here. We'll zoom out a little bit over here. Let's clean up everything. Let's add BTC USD. I'm gonna show you right now new price scale over here. Remove the moving averages because we don't need moving averages. You can see here when the Bitcoin dominance goes down, Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin price goes up, that means alts are winning over Bitcoin. When the Bitcoin dominance goes up and Bitcoin is going down, that means Bitcoin is going down but alts are going down more, so you know Bitcoin is gaining. So if Bitcoin is going up and the price is going down, that means that altcoins are gaining. And if the Bitcoin dominance goes up and the price goes down, that means that, you know, altcoins are suffering really hard. So over here you'll see right now that the price of Bitcoin is going up, while over here price is going up while the the price is going up while the dominance is still going up. That means that everything is going up, but Bitcoin is just going up more, and that's usually how these moves start. That's usually how the bull markets start. Over here you can see when bull market started, not bull market, but you know, when it started going up here, the Bitcoin starts first. You know, Bitcoin, everything starts going up, but Bitcoin, you know, gains a lot more than altcoins. Even here when bull market started, when bull market started. You can see here the bull market started, Bitcoin was, you know, gaining a lot more than altcoins, and only after a certain amount of time, you know, Bitcoin continues going up, but altcoin just take over. You know, you get this altcoin season, right? This is altcoin season down here, you know, when altcoins just explodes or like crazy. I cannot actually move this one over here. Yeah, whatever. There we go. So, you know, altcoin season got like until like it was like 10 11, yeah, it lasted a month after Bitcoin actually managed to hit some kind of top up here. But over here, yeah, if right now, you know, usually when the first thing to go up is Bitcoin, always is Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts going up first. Bitcoin starts going up first and picks up the dominance, and eventually when Bitcoin hits some kind of tops, you know, starts, you know, and gets some kind of, maybe some kind of pullback or something like that, and continues going up, that's when, you know, the money goes over into the altcoins, and altcoins suddenly like starts like gaining insane amount of profit. That's when you get these altcoin seasons, right? But Bitcoin always goes first. Bitcoin always goes first. How the dollar DXY? Yeah, the dollar index, guys, the dollar index. We broke the neckline on the dollar index. The inflation is happening. You see here the dollar index broke to the upside, closed above the neckline. Right now we had already pulled back down to the neckline, so it does look like this is gonna go higher. It looks like inflation is gonna happen. The target for dollar is right now somewhere up here. That's the target for dollar, 97. I don't know what 97 means, you know, but you know, it's some kind of 2020 levels. So we're gonna see how that works out. Some altcoins are doing good. Yeah, some altcoins are doing good. Let's see up here. Matic's up 14%, Link 12%, Sushi 12%. But although they are doing good, you know, they are not outperforming. I mean, some are outperforming Bitcoin, but XVS is 36% up. But what you'll notice is the gaming coins that we've been talking about, you know, for the past few days. Sand is minus 10%. Let's go to the daily time frame. Sand is down 10%, AXS is down 10% today, SLP down 2%, Alice is down 12% today, TLM is down 15% today, and Revo is down 12%, and so forth, so forth. Super is down 12%. You only got Fear that's up 8% on my chart over here, but even that, you know, it's sketchy. So whether these are going to continue pumping or not, it kind of depends. But yeah. Some are up, some are down, but Bitcoin is definitely gaining more than everything else, because it usually happens this way. Bitcoin goes first. Bitcoin goes first. Then when Bitcoin gets some kind of, you know, when it's done, you know, because right now everybody was looking at some Bitcoin, and right, Bitcoin starts going up, everybody's onto Bitcoin, and eventually it will hit some kind of resistance, whatever that resistance is gonna be, right? And once it hits that resistance, if it continues going up from there, all the money will go into altcoins after that. And once that money goes into altcoins, you get this big altcoin season where altcoins are gaining 20% every time Bitcoin gains 5%, right? CoinKit says there is a bearish divergence on the dollar. It might happen. Deflation is up. Somebody said inflation is up. Are you stronger than Mikuji now? I don't know. What's your gameplay now if you want to share? Nah, I'm just waiting to see, you know, to see how this is gonna, you know, pan out. Eventually you gotta FOMO, either FOMO in, but if I am gonna FOMO in, it's gonna be at some you know, some kind of pullback. I'm not FOMOing I'm not going into the green candles. Like, at one point you learn that markets will be here tomorrow, they will be here next week, next month, next year. The markets will always be here. The thing is, don't just lose money. So if you get some kind of money and you wanna FOMO in, that means that you wanna, you know, you are a gambler. Like, you never FOMO in. You never FOMO in, because you know, maybe right now you FOMO in here, it goes up here, it's nice. Maybe you FOMO in here and it goes up here, it's nice. Maybe you FOMO here and it goes up here, it's nice. But eventually, you know, you gotta get some kind of pullback down here, some kind of pullback, right? Some kind of pullback gotta come. Doesn't matter how that looks like. You know, some kind of pullback is gotta come eventually, and that pullback is actually where people get in and go long. Or yeah, or on the other side, you know, we might actually get some kind of you know, not pullback, but you know, crash to the downside. It might happen. So I never wanna FOMO in. Like, I was waiting here for 28 and 26,000, which never came. So this was actually like we were waiting for one less dump to get in, and then it pumped pretty hard, and then I'm like, ah man, why? And then it just continued pumping. So what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do? Things happen, and they go away from you. They go away from you. Deflation is the deflation up or down, guys? Is deflation up or down? Because people have been saying that, you know, inflation is up and down is deflation. So people are saying if the price goes up, that's inflation, and if the price goes down, that's deflation. Am I correct? Inflation, deflation. Am I correct about this? TI is not always right, my man. It is right. It is playing actually, but you know, it's about, you know, when you enter the trade, when you go up, when you go down. If dollar value goes up, crypto is typically going down. But is this dollar value, like, this is just some kind of dollar currency index. I don't know what these numbers means. I don't know when it goes up what it means, when it goes down what it means. I don't get it. Crashing the XY, inflation, dollars purchasing value decreases. So it's like this then. Okay, so up is in deflation. It's a comparison of the USD against the basket of world currencies. Oh, well, then it's actually playing out exactly as it should be playing out. Then we are actually going towards deflation where we should be going. Nice. Because everybody was talking about inflation, and we have been having inflation down here, right? So everybody was saying, but we are looking at this, and somebody was saying on the stream that, you know, inflation is down. So I was expecting, you know, this actually to get reject, maybe go a little bit down, whatever. But we will be saying that, you know, deflation is most likely outcome than inflation, because, you know, everybody is in debt, you know, and over entire world, every government is in debt, every person is in debt. Like, why would they just inflate the dollar and remove all the debt in the world? It doesn't make any sense. The most probable outcome is actually deflation, where you know, the debt actually doubles, quadruples, you know, 100x goes 100x. So you got a house you paid like $1 million for or whatever, right? Suddenly, like, you have no way to pay that because your wages, it's been $15 an hour, like right now it's, you know, that same wages right now, like maybe $5 an hour or whatever. So deflation is deflation is more it's more of a real outcome, the way I see it. But right now it looks like we broke the neckline, so we are going definitely towards more towards deflation than inflation. Deflation no bueno for BTC. Inflation means you need more dollar for your beard. Inflammation maybe. Holy, maybe this pump is trap, lol. Why would you say it's a trap? Why would you say it's a trap, man? Why are you scaring people? Let's see up here. There is a divergence here on the 1 hourly. We don't care about 1 hour, but there is a divergence here on the 1 hourly, you know, so we are having some kind of pullback. We are having some kind of pullback, maybe some kind of moving averages, because we are extended from the moving. This is the 10 moving average, this is the 20 moving average. So it's one of these moving averages, you know, it might actually go something else. The more it goes sideways, you know, the probability might be that we might actually pump again, but we're gonna see how that actually plays out. Right now we are a little bit extended on the 1 hourly. We are extended on the 4 hourly, very extended on the 4 hourly. As you can see here, every time you get extended on the 4 hourly away from the movie and you go sideways, you get extended, you go sideways, you get extended, you go sideways or down, or like over here. So we're gonna see how long this is gonna take, but I don't know if you're gonna get another 10% pump today, guys. I don't know if you're gonna get another 10% pump today. Unfortunately, I don't think so. This was actually over here. That's the 50% pump. That's since yesterday, actually. That's since yesterday. It was yesterday, started just before the daily close. Yeah, start. So we up 15% for today. And right now we have a pullback down to 9%. This actually start up here, of course, 7.14%. That's where we are now. But you know, we've been up like 12% for the day, and right now we are down to 7.14%. So we went down, technically we went down something like 5% down from the all-time high. So from the all-time high we went down 5%. Let's look at the volume a little bit over here. You can see the volume actually picked up on the pump. That's nice. And right now we're sideways, so volume is down, but it is actually playing out nicely. Volume going up with the pump, that's nice as well. And on the daily right now pumping, and the volume is taking a little bit going up. Maybe it's mostly going sideways. This pump over here, it's really small. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. But I think we are definitely hitting some kind of resistance again for the I don't know X time. Right now up here we're hitting this 38 resistance, 39 resistance. So whether we're gonna break that today or not, I don't think actually we're gonna break that today. We might, but you know, that's gonna be super bullish. You know, next resistance is around 44, 45, the big resistance. We gotta also expand our channels, guys. We gotta expand the channels, because right now we have no channels on the upside. So I'm wondering if this actually top is hitting the channel. So let's see if the channels are still working out as they should be working out. Yeah, they are working out very nicely. So we got up to the next channel up here, and right now we are stopping there. So we are in this channel up here right now. That's where the playground is. So if you get some kind of pullback, it's bottom of the channel. So I'm gonna see how this actually plays out. Previously got up to this one, right now up to this one. Maybe we're gonna go down here and, you know, get up to the next one, and so forth and so forth, right? But channels are still in the play, in the book. You can see here they're playing really nicely. If you don't have channels, you got nothing, man. You got nothing. Simply put, if the USDX goes up, that means that US dollar is gaining strength or value when compared to other currencies. Another 10% would be insane. Yeah, another 10% would be insane right now. We did like 12% today. We're down by 5% from the all-time high today. So we are right now sitting at 7.30% today. And, you know, another, it's just too much for a Bitcoin. Another 10% is just too much for Bitcoin, I think. But you know, I'm not gonna be a party pooper. I'm not gonna, you know, say anything. You can see here that on the 4 hourly that we got a big you know, breakout out of something up here. Big breakout of something, you know, this volume candle up here. But you know, there has been other volume candles, but this volume candle on the downside. These are the 3 big volume candles. By the way, guys, this volume is actually, you know, creating some kind of a trend line. Maybe it's creating some kind of trend line. The volume is creating a trend line. So technically the volume has been going down with the price, right? Some sideways 4-hour candles and a rocket again. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. I think we are extended again. I mean, you get, when you do like, you know, 10%, you know, for a day, you get extended. That's how these things works. That's how these things works, guys. That's how these things works. Ethereum also was hitting this 50 moving average that I wasn't sure if it's gonna break it. Yesterday, actually 2 days ago, it actually broke it, and then it was looking like it might get rejected by the 50 moving average, because 50 moving average on Ethereum, guys, have been resistance for a long time. It's been very nice resistance, especially out down here after we started dumping. It was acting as a resistance, and right now we broke that resistance, guys. We broke that resistance. Yesterday we didn't fall back below the 50. We went back up and closed above the 50 moving average. So you got 2 closes above the 50 moving average, and then we pumped, guys, and then we pumped. So even Ethereum is right now breaking an important resistance on the way up. on the way up. Now there are of course more resistance and stuff like that. There are more room to actually, you know, get above like 100 moving average. We are still not above this level up here, so technically we are above it, but you know, it's not close. So if we close above this level up here, if we close above this level up here on Ethereum, you can see here we are right now above, but if we close above it, because this is not closed yet, it's still got 15 hours left, it's gonna also be a bullish sign. It's gonna also be a bullish sign. So I don't know, it looks bullish. If it quakes like a duck, talks like a duck, walks like a duck, sings like a duck, wears glasses like a duck, drives car like a duck, it's probably a duck. You know, it's probably a duck. And all the signs are showing right now that we are very bullish, but some kind of pullback is needed. Some kind of pullback is needed. So I think some kind of pullback is needed. So we're gonna see how it's gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna, you know, can it happen that we get another 10-15% tomorrow? Yeah, it can. It can. We can push another 20% tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, this right now it's a FOMO game. Like, who can FOMO in and not get wrecked? Okay, who can FOMO in and not get wrecked? 4 hourly extended, 1 hour extended, and so forth. Even 4 hourly, like a little bit extended, but it is still going up. Like green candle, green candle, green candle, 3 green candles in a row. This is on Ethereum. This is on Ethereum. Bitcoin is a little down. How is this bullish? No volume. I don't know, man. What you talking about? No volume? I don't get it. See volume rising. See volume rising. I don't know. No pullback till 200k. Edward, I hope you are correct. More likely consolidation from crab market to duck market. Something like that. Something like that. Why not? Why not? Market, so the volume starts slowly going up. The volume doesn't, you know, people are looking at this daily and say, there is no volume. What are you expecting actually on the volume? You see here when the bull market started up here, this is when the bull market starts, right? You can see the volume goes slowly sideways, you know, all the way here, and it starts going up. It starts going up, but it doesn't go up, you know, it doesn't go up like this over here. Slowly goes up. And if you zoom out, see that over here it slowly builds up over time. You know, it went from October to something like November, December, like a month's time. It took a while to get there. So this can start going like over here, but it's gonna take time. It's not gonna go like this over here right away, right now. It's not, that's just not gonna happen. Beaver market, brother. The bears say duck meat tastes good. More likely consolidation. We're gonna see that. Anyways, guys, that's what I think today. I think we are hitting some kind of resistance. We had big extension to the upside, 7.7%, 8%. Whether this is gonna continue today or not, it kind of depends. I think we are extended, but you know, it might continue today. It might, but you know, we're gonna get 20% pump on a Bitcoin for once. I don't know. Also, we had right now 6 days in a row in green candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a row. You gotta go, like we said, you gotta go all the way back here to find 6 candles in a row. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles in a row before a red candle. And down here it was, where was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. So 7, 8 candles is the most you can get in the green. So right now we got 6 candles. How many candles do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 candles. 7 and 8 candles is the most you get of the green candle, because 8 candles, 7 candles, 7. So 8, 7, 7. And this is right now 6. So we are getting close to the statistically top of the green candles. You know, how many more candles can you get? Well, technically 2 more candles, technically. So we're gonna see if for the next 2 days we're gonna get the green candles. Are we gonna make some new record with the 9 candles or not? That can also be it, right? You never know. You never know how this is actually gonna play out. But right now I think we are a little bit extended for everything, and some kind of sideways moves has to happen. It's bullish now. It moved from 30k to 40k in 5 days. We are gonna break that record. Hope you're right, Bridge. Press shift and drag to measure count. Yeah, I know. Press shift and you know, just measure, but I don't like doing that. I don't like it. I tried to learn to do that, but you know, it kind of messed me up. It kind of messed me up. But yeah, Matic 14% up right now. Even Matic messed me up, you know. We saw Matic on the 200 moving average. We thought it's just gonna go up to the 20 moving average, get rejected there and go down. 200 up to 20, then rejected. Unfortunately, rejection never came in. We went to the 50. We went to the 50. So we're gonna see how Matic is actually playing out. Everything actually broke to the upside. Everything, you know, we thought this was also gonna go hit some kind of resistance here and continue to the downside. Started breaking these, you know, these resistances up to the upside and so forth, so forth. BSB 50, 50, 50, Matic right now 50, XRP 50, Cardano 50. So everybody's here, all of these other XRP, Matic, Link, BNB hitting 50. Let's see Dogecoin. 50 is up here, so close. Shiba Inu, we don't care about. Shina, VeChain 50, Polkadot 50 is up there, not close, right now sitting down there. Reef 50, Ethereum Classic, oh, almost 100. Ethereum Classic actually doing very nice. Almost 100 moving average. Engine Coin 200 moving average and so forth, so forth. Hey Tila, did you watch the amazing pumps yesterday? I didn't watch it, man. I didn't watch it. But I woke up to the pump. All this because of the moon phases. Yeah, all of this because of the moon phases. What about one, my man? One, I don't know what about one, man. It's hitting 200 moving average, you know, so it is also at resistance. So right now everything is at some kind of resistance. Whether it's gonna break that resistance or not, it depends. It depends. People say no volume, so fake pump. Would they be saying fake dump if it dropped to no volume? Well, technically it was a fake dump, you know, because we are up. But you can see here, guys, from 20th May all the way down here, how much is that? From 20th May up here, that's 2 months. For 2 months, we've been going down, all right? We've been going down. For 2 months, we've been doing this, right? 2 months. Yeah, everybody got bored and left, all right? And it only takes 6 days to get back to where you are, right? 6 days to get to the top. 2 months to get to the bottom, right? And this is usually how bear markets work. It takes long time to get down, but when it's going up very fast. And people are like, hey man, wait, what happened? You know, because, you know, they are not timing the bottom. They just want to get in and, you know, stay inside. But, you know, usually, you know, they wait too long. With inflation, governments repay their debt. They do not care about us. We are just sheep. There will be no inflation. TLI has less rise and cake faces. Yeah, TLI have less faces. You read my mind. Ryan looks to be short getting liquidated. Ryan looks to be... I don't know who Ryan is. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I think we're gonna, you know, go a little bit sideways over here. You know, something's gonna happen. We're gonna see how this develops. But, you know, be careful what you do now. Be careful what I said. Be careful down here. Be careful down here. I'm gonna say be careful here, because when it starts going up, you know, that's not how you want to buy in. Unfortunately, that's not. You know, you want to buy on any kind of a pullback. If you think it's gonna go up, you know, you don't want to buy the green candles going to the top, right? Even these weekly candles right now that are starting, they are looking very good, very nice, and you know, it's pumping to the upside. But we don't know how far up this is gonna go. We don't know how far up this is gonna go. It's green candles, you know. You want to buy on the pullback and not on the you want to buy on the pullback. Let's see here. It's okay. It's okay. maybe we get out. Maybe we get out. We're gonna see that. But we are above these 3 very important lines of resistance down here. Right now we're hitting the next ones. Right. Anyways, guys, no time to go long yet. All who listen to you tell I just lost huge gains. I'm happy I didn't. Good for you, man. Good for you. One day, you know, you're gonna FOMO in and you're gonna lose the gains and you're gonna be like, oh man, why I didn't listen, you know. FOMO is a bitch. You know. So the faster you learn not to FOMO in, the better you're gonna do in the markets. Invert the chart here, like, how does it look? It looks nice. It looks like a Bitcoin chart going up and right now going down, gonna do something like this and gonna go back up again, right? If you're in for the long run, all these prices are discounts. Well, you gotta be in for a long run then, right? But how much is the long run? Most people are not in it for a long run. Most people are not in it for a long run. Most people are in it for the, you know, most people are in for here. I want to buy here, sell here, man. I want to be here, and then I'm gonna sell here, buy here, and then I want to buy here and, you know, sell here. You know, people have short-term spends. People have short-term spends. Nobody's thinking about, yeah, man, what's gonna happen down here? Yeah, what's gonna happen down here? What's gonna happen here? Like, yeah, or maybe something like this. Whatever. I don't know how it's gonna play out. Yeah. People are looking like what's gonna happen here. If you had a short-term spend, you wouldn't be watching my stream. You know, if you had long-term, you know, if you are waiting for 2024, you wouldn't be watching my stream. You know, you will probably just buy and just go to the beach and, you know, watch, you know, I don't know, Friends on TV or something like that. But thanks for the stream and tea, though. Anyways, guys, see you tomorrow, 9:30 Central European Time, always on the dollar. As always. Filter. No, there are no filters. Yesterday we had a filter, you know, but no filters today. Here are the gaps. He's got what you need. He's your vitamin to painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane. He's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need. He's your vitamin to painkiller. Whoever believes in gaps, these are your gaps, guys. These are your gaps. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Where's the stop button?